Right behind the arc to Orr. She'll set the screen to the left. Orr drives left. Back out to Boyzic. Here comes the three. Good! Antonio Boyzic for three. That time, no doubt. Back-to-back threes to start the fourth quarter for Central Arkansas. They're back up by 11. Lange, ball overhead, now works the ball left to Orr. Fakes left, drives right to the paint. Bounce pass to Canady, right baseline jumper, 2-0. That little mid-range jumper from the right baseline. AC will have that shot all night long, and if she capitalizes, it's going to be a good night here tonight for Central Arkansas. 7:16 to go here in quarter number one. The Huskies already 1 for 3 from the floor. UCA 1 for 3. Long three, by the way, by Camry Orr is good. She answers immediately, and the Sugar Bears regain the lead. 5-4 to Fisher. Fisher drives left. Cut off, finds Boyzic. Boyzic with a little push off, finds Cam at the free throw line. Her jumper is through and gives the Sugar Bears a lead, 7-6. Cam has hit both of her shots. On the floor over the timeline, Cam goes all the way in with the left hand. Scoop shot is good. Nobody stopped Camry Orr. It's 9-6 Central Arkansas. Oh, Morgan not called as she went all over the back. Camry Orr just drives right in, stops up and under with an easy shot for 2. That'll stop the bleeding. She has 10 points already. She is 4-4 from the floor. Finds Camry Orr, drives left, gets bumped. They don't call that. Lobs it to Thomas with a catch and a shot off the glass for 2. They have not got down by more than 2. There goes Camry, slips it underneath to Alex Thomas for an easy bounce pass and an easy finish. Camry will drive against Valdez Crater, steps, hesitates, bounces it to Fisher, left baseline. She'll drive into the paint, bounces it wide open underneath is Canady for an easy finish. Canady with 4.25, and Central Arkansas regains a 24-22 lead. The Sugar Bears have the lead in the ball. Orr into the paint, stops, bank shot good. Largest lead of the night for Central Arkansas. 26-22, it's a 4-point lead. As high as she can, finds Canady. Canady gets bumped. High off the glass. She kisses it home anyway with a soft touch. High arcing shot. 28-22. AC has come alive in the second quarter. She has 6 points. Now 8 in the game. Goodner, Boyzic, Thomas, Orr, and Canady. Orr spins in the paint. Jumper good. Central Arkansas is on a run. It's 8-0. Long bounce pass from Johnson to Boyzic. They cover her up. She'll take the three anyway. Good! Boyzic with a hand in her face. No problem. Lob underneath to Thomas, takes one dribble, up and under, off the glass, good. Where has this Alex Thomas been all season long? I like it, 7 points. Half court, Orr drives in, draws 4 defenders, that means AC's wide open. She'll leave it for Thomas, slips it off the glass, she missed. The ball is batted to Thomas, off the glass, it's good! It's good by Alex Thomas, 6 points in the quarter. Goodner's wide open at the free throw line and has a wide open jumper made. Her first shot of the night is true. A rebound by Orr. That'll be her 5th rebound. She dribbles up the floor, bounce pass to Fisher, right side, off the glass, good. She was bumped, they don't call it. She gets the layup and transition. Coming up high to take the pass is AC. Slips it on the block to Thomas, backs down Kirienko, off the glass for 2 more. Alex Thomas, fantastic post move. Thomas with 11 points in the game on 5 of 7 shooting. Screened by Lange. Lange open, top the lane, jumper, good. Hannah with her first shot of the game, and it's good. Leaves it to Thomas. Thomas wide open to Lange, right elbow jumper, in and out, and off the glass, it rolls back through good. Lange 2 for 2 in the quarter, and a lead back up to 10. The Sugar Bears needed that one, though, with 1:40 left in the quarter. Boyzic, dribble drive into the paint, kicks it to a wide open Goodner, left corner, 3 is good! Right on cue, Maddie Goodner from Greenwood. Knocks down the 3, and the Sugar Bears back up by 8 points, 54-46. She'll set the screen to the left or drives left. Back out to Boyzic. Here comes the 3. Good! Antonio Boyzic for 3. That time, no doubt. Back-to-back threes to start the fourth quarter for Central Arkansas. They're back up by 11. Orr drives right. Slips it to Canady. She gets bumped, throws it up, and it's good! Canady with the bucket. Another assist by Orr. A 10-0 run to start the fourth quarter. Fisher with 7 points. They give it to Canady. Left-hand layup is good over Zawu. Canady with 6 points in the quarter. 7 on the shot clock. Do they know that? Orr drives in left. Finds Fisher for an open 3. It is good as the shot clock went to 1. Fisher with the 3 on the 10th assist of the night by Camry Orr. She has a double-double. UCA has knocked down 3 3-point shots in 4 tries here in the quarter. Lange to Boyzic. Can she make it 4? She does! Boyzic with the left corner 3. Timeout HBU. Johnson all over Orr. No call. She drives right by her. Bounces it to Lange for a short baseline jumper. It is good. That is assist number 11 for Camry Orr. Had 12 assists last season in the win at Corpus Christi. She has 11 tonight, one off her career best. Now she'll use her left hand and scoop it off the glass. Her first 2 points of the second half will put this game out of reach. 76-54. What a fantastic fourth quarter for Central Arkansas. They run away with a big win on the road here tonight. They defeat HBU by a score of 77-58.
Your incredible lives are what make Arkansas so special. That's why doing our part to keep you amazing is our mission. By providing the most skilled doctors and nurses to heal you from sickness or injury and giving comprehensive care to support your recovery, we're your guide to health. All so you can keep on giving, keep on inspiring,
and keep on amazing.
For the care that keeps you amazing, visit Baptist-Health.com.
At UCA, we have the second highest on-campus undergraduate enrollment in the state, for a reason. Lots of reasons, actually. The University of Central Arkansas. Go here and go anywhere.
Well, our next guest is an Arkansas native and freshman here at Central Arkansas, Alana Canady, who has got a couple teammates here to support her, so that's nice. But good to see you. Good to be with you. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. You're been on a good run lately. The team is winning. You're bringing a little more on the offensive end. What in your mind has been the key to success of late?
It's really just been my teammates and, the coaches. They've been, talking to me, giving me some tips and stuff in practice. So that means a lot for me whenever you have your teammates and your coaches behind you and they have faith in you and the shots that you're taking. So it does kind of give me a confidence boost with that. And that's just been kind of helping me just to stay consistent with it, really.
I've talked to a lot of coaches over the years about effort, and we were talking about the effort being good, Coach, as part of this winning streak. And obviously, if you can figure out how to get that every single time, you could bottle it up and make $1 billion with it. But what does that mean to you when you talk about effort? And do you feel something, or can you overcome it if you're not feeling it on a particular day?
Most of the time, like I said, my teammates, they always, we always try to pick each other up. We see somebody down, we always there for them. You miss a shot, you're okay, you got it. Next time, we're here for you. And so we always just try to keep each other up. That way we don't have those up and downs type of effort type, runs and things where they're going on a run and then our momentum is down. So we try to always keep each other up. That way we're staying consistent across the whole entire game.
Now, I understand you got kind of a late start into basketball. Is that true?
Yeah, I didn't start playing actually until 7th grade. I was playing softball up until then. I still kind of miss it, but,
She's
basketball.
playing the right sport. Okay, I just want to say that.
I don't know. I've never seen her play softball, Coach. She might be pretty good at that, too. Who knows?
I was pretty good.
Yeah,
I'm
I believe
not gonna
it.
lie. I was pretty good.
Well, Sylvan Hills is when I think Sylvan Hills, I'm thinking bats and balls. I'm not necessarily always thinking basketball, although there have been plenty of good ballers that have come out of there. So what ultimately led to the switch for you?
Really, it was just I had a lot of guys as friends in like middle school, and so most of them were playing at the rec center. So I told my dad, I said, "Hey, I want to go play with my friends." And so I played at the rec center just with the guys and stuff, and I kind of liked it. And I was like, "Hey, I think I like this a little bit better because it's inside. I'm not outside in the cold and the rain, all that." So I just kind of stuck with it, and I quit softball for it. So I just liked it better.
Yeah. Do you think that helped your game develop quickly playing against guys early on?
For sure. Yeah, for sure, no doubt. It was a challenge, but my dad always encouraged me to do it, and I liked doing it because those were all my friends, so it wasn't really a problem for me or anything.
How about outside basketball? What are your interests?
Well, right now I'm looking at like computers. I don't know why I've always liked, interested in computers, so I'm majoring in computer science, so I want to try to go more so into the technology field, so that's kind of, I don't know, it's just interesting to me.
Yeah. So, ultimately, what's an ideal job for you? What do you see yourself doing?
Everybody asks me that, and I have no idea.
Yeah. Something in technology.
Know. Yeah, for sure.
Getting paid.
Yeah.
So what about this week? And what have you learned about preparation? As a freshman, obviously, I'm assuming at the high school level it's a little different than what you do at the college level. You got access to tape and, probably more on a greater scale at least. What are some big differences you've gone through as far as the transition from the high school to the college level?
Mostly film. We watch a lot more film, and in high school we didn't really watch a lot of film. We would go over some of their plays, but now we watch the film, and I, pretty much know what every player does and how their moves are and what their favorite move is and what they can do. So that's the biggest part for me is film and trying to remember what they do and kind of counter that to where in the game I'm ready for it and it's not a surprise.
Talking to Alana Canady tonight here on Inside UCA Basketball, and again on on a good streak that coincides with a good streak for the Sugar Bears, who are trying to make it 4 in a row on Wednesday night. So what do you feel like are the strengths of your game and maybe an area that you need to work on over the next year or two?
Definitely defense. For me to work on just staying consistent with that, because I noticed that there are possessions when I'm taking possessions off defensively. So just trying to stay more consistent with my defense. And offensively, I'd say that I've got a pretty good mid-range shot, and I'd say that I can drive to the basket pretty good. So I want to stay consistent in that and maybe eventually kind of open my game out more to where I can shoot the three maybe. So just trying to work on that.
So Coach has told me that I think she's told me that she coaches y'all a little differently than the upperclassmen.
Yeah, I mean she's hard on us, but I think it's all for the better, and we know that. We understand that she's on us for a reason. So whenever we're, she's kind of on us a day. We're always there to pick each other up. We always help each other out, make sure that we're staying up mentally to where we're not getting down on ourselves, and we know that it's for a good cause, and we're going to be prepared for the future. So,
what attracted you to Central Arkansas in the first place?
I would just say the location, because I didn't want to go too far away from home, and it's nice because all my family gets to come. I've got a lot of family from here actually, and some from Morrilton, so it's kind of right in the middle of Morrilton and Little Rock where I'm from. So it was just a big location thing to where I'm here. I can see my family. I can still go home and things like that. So
Coach has obviously done some great work here and been to the NCAA tournament, and it seems like you guys are building sort of a new foundation with the youngsters that are coming in here and kind of establishing themselves. Do you feel like that? I mean, you guys are kind of picking up where, obviously it's been before, but also maybe establishing something a little bit new?
I would say so. I think that Coach is saying in the future that we're going to, play a little bit faster. We're going to kind of change up the style of play. So I like that. I'm interested in it, and I'm looking forward to the future because our coach knows how to do is win. So that's all we're going to do.
Spring break. A time to chill out and go hang at the beach. Or maybe lay out at the pool? Wait, where is everyone?
They're all at the Merrill Center. It's the 2019 Southland Conference Basketball Tournament. Teams fighting for a spot in the Big Dance. And it all goes down in Katy, Texas. Call any Southland school ticket office or go to Ticketmaster.com.
At UCA, students come in with the second highest ACT and GPA in the state and leave with a career that's second to none. The University of Central Arkansas. Go here and go anywhere.
Key tonight is I just saw this today, and I wanted to have you look at it here before we went out. I think this is really simple. But as for you, be strong and do not give up, for your work will be rewarded. Matt just said it a minute ago. When's the reward coming? I don't know. But don't give up. Maybe it's tonight. Don't give up. It's coming. You're doing the right things. You've hit a little bump in the road. Time to get over that. Tonight it's 15 strong. Pull together. Do your jobs. And let's go have some fun. Go!
Bears looking for answers. I don't know where they'll find them. But offensively, they are in disarray right now, and it's not just poor shooting. There's more to it. Bears may want to try to go quick here. Kylud will try a three from the corner. That's good! Boy, did the Bears need that in the worst way. Lead down to 10, and now the Huskies can hold for one. Bears with a 10-point deficit to make up. They trail at the half, 41-31. Ball poked away by Unruh. Bears going to go left to right in a hurry. Unruh steal. Unruh layup. Unruh good. Bears by, or within 8, I should say. Kylud in the corner, skips it over to Blaine Bennett. Good ball movement. Corner three by Unruh is good. There you go. That's Unruh. 5 quick points. Koval backs down Uloco, spins in the lane. Left-hand layup good. Every time you want it, get it. Bears now down just 5. They've cut the lead in half. Nearly going here in the second half. Drive and spin. DeAndre Jones. Unruh 3, right wing. That's good! That's good! That's good! The lead is down to 2. Under 18 to play. What a start in the second half for the Bears. This here, Bears need to move the ball a little more quickly against his zone. Unruh will drive, pull up baseline. Good shot there by Thatch Unruh. Feeling it here in the second half, and we've seen him go off in this gym before. DuBois left wing. Good defense by Chatham. 5 on the shot clock. DuBose forces one up and good. Are you kidding me? Ridiculous. 55-46. Good defense there. Kicks to Bennett. That's not his shot. He will go inside. Tough shot off the glass. No good. Chatham with the dunk. Beautiful follow by Jared Chatham. Comes soaring in for the finish. 63-55. Good closeout on Dalton. Ball ripped away. Jared Chatham. 3-on-2 break for the Bears. Chatham in. Euro step layup good. Beautiful play there by Jared Chatham. It's 63-59. Bears within 4. Drive. Shot. No good. Kylud with it. Behind the back dribble. Up. Chatham underneath. Dunk! And a foul! How about that? Kylud feeds Chatham for the slam and one. We're within 4. 67-63. 2:28 to go. Man-to-man defense for the Huskies. Baseline drive. Pull-up jumper by Unruh. That's good. Thatch drops it down. 69-66. 2:08 to go. Thatch Unruh. 82% on the season, knocks it down. He's 3 for 3 today. Thatch over 20 points now, 21 on the night. Kobal was 16 and 9 rebounds and 8 blocks. Second free throw good. We are deadlocked at 71. Wow, the Bears have overcome a rough shooting night and tied this game at 71 with exactly 1 minute left. 39 seconds left in the game. Bonds will trigger it. Gets it to DuBose in the corner. 8 on the shot clock. Gets a screen. Pull-up jumper from the left wing. That's good. DuBose with a huge 3. And well defended by the Bears. Just a good bucket. See what Coach Pennell drew up here. DeAndre Jones catches the inbound. 25 seconds left. Stops, drives, backdoor cut. Unruh floater, no good. Tip, no good. Rebounded by DuBose. And the Bears have got a foul. And they give it now. 14 seconds left. DuBose will go to the other end. His team up 3. DuBose will go to the free throw line to try to make this a 2-possession game. Hasn't attempted one tonight, and he bricked it. DuBose a 72% free throw shooter, and it stays at a 1-possession game. 74-71. Bears have 1 timeout left. None left for the Huskies. Second free throw is good. So the Bears have to go quickly, whatever they do. DeAndre Jones, got to go quick. 10 seconds left, got to go quick. Unruh 3, straight away, on the way, no good. Rebound by Kobal, no good. Got the set follow, no good. Second attempt by Kylud, no good, and that's going to do it. Oh my goodness. Bears with a lot of attempts there at the end, and unfortunately couldn't get one to go, and the Huskies escape. 5 straight losses for the Bears.
Can't find the basket. I mean, I love the shots we're getting, and it's shots we generally hit, and we just really hit a bad patch of, we're in a slump. I've seen teams do this. I've seen players do this, but man, to have just about everyone doing it, it's a little confusing. I think the big thing right now is that you just can't feel sorry for yourself. The ball's not going in the hole. Figure it out. Get in the gym. Work harder. And that's what we're going to have to do. It's really discouraging right now for the guys, and it's our job to try to keep them up and keep them locked in to finish strong and finish a job that they're expected to do.
Here I am back at UCA. This is where I got my start. Acting in plays, studying literature, writing scripts. Campus has grown so much in the last few years, and the technology is incredible. UCA is where I learned the craft of storytelling and got ready for a career in New York and LA. That's how I got here. Go here and go anywhere. Go UCA.
Each summer, student-athlete leaders from the Southland Conference's 13 schools get together for a retreat. Before we start another season of competition, there's time to have some fun and bond. We also share experiences of serving our campuses and communities. Together, Southland student-athletes completed more than 30,000 community service hours over the past year. We pull for each other and push to make each other better. Just part of what makes us Southland strong.
As you all know, we've been in a little bit of a slide. A couple of weeks ago, we felt like we were on top of the world, and now we feel like we're underneath it. And really, there's not much difference in what we've been doing on the floor. I think what's happened is a little bit our youth has caught up with us. Everybody else, just about everybody else, is a lot more experienced than we are. And other teams have kind of figured us out. And they've slowed us down. They've gone on and taken open shots. We've been pretty good defensively. Defensively, this has been our best year statistically and with just what we see on the floor. But teams are coming in and they're shooting from outside, and I think their coaches are telling them, hey, you're going to have to make threes because they don't give you much around the rim. And Koval blocks a million shots, so you got to come out and fire. And for most young men, they like to hear that. Our guys would like to hear that from us. They're not going to, but they'd like to hear that. You just go out and just shoot. Just shoot. Don't worry about it. We've always been deficient at rebounding. That's been every year here, and this year is the same. We've not shot the ball well from outside this year. That's the effect of losing Jordan Howard from the last 4 years. And we have a couple guys redshirting this year. We always try to redshirt someone that we see value in. We redshirted Jackson Baker. He's a freshman from Phoenix, and he's a really good shooter, and he shows that every day in practice. And we redshirted Porter Anderson, a wider-bodied guy from Lamar, Arkansas, and he rebounds well in practice. And after every game where we don't shoot the ball well or we don't rebound the ball well, we look at those two guys and think, let's just bring them off red shirt for these last few games. But we can't do that. But our guys do understand that there is some help coming. Hayden is playing really well. We've been really happy with him, and most of our guys have played really well. Our problem, especially the last few games, is we've let the games get too slow. We haven't taken advantage of what is our strength. And we have a few wings that could run the floor really well, and we've played slow and played half-court offensively and half-court defensively, which our half-court defense has been great, but half-court offense has not been great, especially since we can't shoot the ball that great. So the last few days, we have really worked on picking up the pace of the game. We've pressed some. We told our guys we got to run more. And the last game, even though we lost against Southeastern Louisiana, they are a good team, and they came back with on a mission because we beat them at their place early in the season. Even though we didn't win that game, we were very encouraged because we were able to play at a pace that was a lot faster than we had been, one we had intended on doing all year, but we're just now getting to it. And we lost that game because, one, we missed a lot of open shots, and two, we missed a number of looks around the basket. Everything else was great, and we took a lot of hope from that. You know, our guys were a little bit down from losing that game, but we pointed out, look, this is how we're going to play. We just got to get accustomed to it. We got to keep pushing. We got to keep pushing. We got to keep pushing. We got to keep doing what we know what's right, and we think the guys are going to benefit from that. On that note, we always want to make what we do more than just about playing basketball. And in everything that we go through, we can find some kind of lesson. We're showing our guys, look, this is not just basketball. You know, when you guys grow up and you go and you work somewhere, or you become a husband, or you become a father, or both, and you're going to go through some times that are going to be rough. And right now is a test of what you're going to do when you get to be in that position when it really, really matters. You can falter, you can fade away, you can quit, or we can put our hands to the plow and we can keep pushing and we can get this thing right. We have all confidence that we're gonna play better, we're gonna win some games here down the stretch. But beyond that, we want to make sure our guys see that this is an opportunity to practice the habit that you're going to create for your life, what you're going to do as a man when you leave this place. And that's always been our focus. We are competitive. We want to win a lot of games. But beyond that, we want our guys to learn to grow more mature. It's not just about basketball, and it's not just about getting their education. It's about them learning the benefits of making the correct choices, the benefits of working hard, seeing how when they mess up and they make poor choices, that can have ill effects on what they're doing. And we want them to grow up and be better when they leave here than when they came. Whether we're winning or losing, that's always our focus. We always put that in front of the guys. And right now, it's just another lesson for them to learn. We'll get better. We'll play better. And next time you see us at home, we'll be doing better. And we'll be happy about that. But we're going to be more happy when we know that our guys have learned this lesson and they've taken everything we're putting into them and they're putting it into play.